Well, this week on Graphics Card Nightmares, will Nvidia or AMD become a win or a wreck? Let's find out. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back once again to the channel. You know it is JJ with you once again. The question's gonna be on everybody's head. Will Nvidia or AMD become a win or a wreck? And this is episode 118, and today is the 14th of 2025. I guess it's a Valentine's Day kind of thingy. But as you can see, I got stabbed. I'm going to put a little emotion into it. Look, I got stabbed today. And the reason why I'm kind of under the weather a little bit trying to do this video, but I'll do the best I can to get it out there to you all. One, they gave me nitroglycerin and they shot contrast from the CT scan I had today. So I got to keep my head all together, trying to at least, so we can get the party started. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take and bring you guys to the action screen like I always do. And at the end, we'll get into a last minute powwow before we conclude this. But stay till the end, we got some things cooking, so let's see what's rolling. Okay, we'll bring you right here to Amazon. We got it all queued up for you so that way we ain't gonna waste no time but to get into the action here. Let's see, 3060 for 300, nothing's changed. 580 seems like they're going backwards and forwards on the price. 3050 I never recommend. 7800 XT, look at this. $647. Let's do some math here. Since we're seeing all these price hikes, and you know, people got to understand, you know, when there's a price hike going on, we're going to price it out and we're going to see what the deal is. So we're going $647 and we're going to minus that from $429, what they had it at one time. So they hiked it up $218. $218. Oh my God, that right there is a nightmare in itself. Just to let you know. 269, it really hasn't adjusted that much. 5700 XT went from 169 or 159, 169. Don't forget your drinking snacks, by the way, guys. Looks like the 4060 adjusted up to $30 more. This is $30 more. So the price hike is happening. 3050 is $10 more. 2060 at $230. It's about almost the same. But this is an aftermarket 2060 Super. So I really don't go for aftermarkets. I hope you guys don't neither. Unless it's a last resort, then I can understand. But last time I got the crap from this company here, I'm still sitting on them and they're junk. So 580, 7600 XT, 379. $380. That's not too bad. Crap cards like usual. Let's see, 4060 TIOC. Wow, they got it $798 used. $798 right here. One new offer. 700. Oh, you guys are going to kill me. You're going to say, Jay, you forgot something. I'm going to be like, yeah, I know. I guess I just looked at it and I was like, oh no, everybody's going to freak out over the fact of the big cursor. I know, don't freak out. It's nothing bad. We'll get it there. So there you go. This way you can see the cursor. So $798. Wow. Wasn't that about $400? I think it's $399. So let's take the $798 and minus it from the $399. Oh, 798 minus 399 equals, wow, double. 399 times 2. Yeah, double. They doubled the price of the 4060 Ti 8GB version. Doubled the price. Wow. Interesting. Double the price. They gotta be sick and stupid at the same time. Still about the same price. It only went up $1, $1.56, but 4060, 329, still staying stable. 5500, I don't like them. So, pretty much everything's pretty much a nightmare this week on Amazon. Let's go to Newegg and see what they got cooking. Let's see. Hey, look, we can play around with this. No, stop. Okay, 7900 XTX, $1,029. So that went up $100 and some dollars. Ooh, lordy. 7800 XT, $529. Reasonable, but still overpriced. 1030, $9,900, overpriced. 1650, $235, definitely overpriced. 4060, $304, still sitting at MSRP close to it. Still hasn't changed. 7600 XT 16, $359. That's not too bad. I was expecting worse. 329, 339. Boy, they're really trying to push out the 4060s. Wow. They're really trying. 4070 Ti Super for $1,200. Let's see. You can get yourself a 5080 at AIB Partner MSRP around that price. So why spend the extra money on a 4070 Ti Super when you get a 5080 and get the all the bells and whistles? I would not even waste my time with that. Not even stroking a bit. A580. Don't mistake this for the B580. It's $169 for the A580. $170. So, low budget, that's not bad for low budget. But I wouldn't buy the A series anyway. 4060 TiOC, no. Let's see, that's the 8GB version for $459. Hell no. 6750, nope. Wow. B570, $229, $10 more than MSRP. We kind of figured that. Because they ain't selling them, that's why. They ain't really selling much of them. They're selling them, but not as fast. Let's see. PNY 4080 Super. Look at that. Almost the price of a brand new 5090 at MSRP. Shame, shame, shame. Used, very good. Now they're doing used products. Look at this. If you want 2 gigabytes of video card RAM, good luck. 4070 Super for $1,000. $400 higher than MSRP. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Another set of nightmares over there on Newegg. It looks like that's what it's going to be like. Doesn't look... I mean, 7700 XT for $616. Give me a break. The 4070 is faster than the 7700 XT by a long shot. And that was only $600 at MSRP. They're robbing people at this price. Especially it's a gigabyte. But anyway, I'm just saying the way I see it. 4070 Ti Super, definitely overpriced. 6700 XT, definitely overpriced. 7900 XTX, definitely overpriced. I mean, geez. These cards are just obnoxiously rude to the customer. Another set of nightmares this week on Newegg. Now let's go over there to Micro Center. They have no cards available to ship. Everything's in store, so don't expect to buy outside of the store because you won't. 5080, looks like they got some 5080s there. You got 5080s here. Looks like they're $1,400 for that. And that's $1,150 for that. Compared to if you go over there to eBay, and get a scalper price. At least I trust Micro Center before I do eBay. At least I know I'm not going to get a piece of paper that only cost you about 1/10 of a cent, and you pay like, what, $2,000 for a piece of paper? Get real. I can tell you guys, there's nothing really much to talk about here and now. Micro Center has a few 5080s that are, close to the value, but they got 5090s. Look at this. Anybody watching this, you get a 5090 over there. It looks like they're in stock. It says buy in store. Looks like they got the Astral for $3,000. Oh, forget that. I said anything over $600, it's not worth looking at. I mean, but it's a 50 series, so I might as well give you guys the show. So they got the Gaming Trio 5090 for $2,600. Looks like they got some stock. Definitely looks like they got the stock now. They got an A4500. Nope. Don't even look. It's not even worth it. A4000. Don't even look at it. It's not even worth the price. Nope. Let's see. Anything good? Oh, no. No. Nothing's coming to my eyeballs, guys. Nothing. I mean, if you want to spend your money on a 50 series, go right ahead. But you can get a 7900 XT right here for $680. It's got 20 gigabytes of VRAM. It's a no-brainer. If that's something you're looking for. I mean, everybody wants a 5080 or a 5090. But looking at this 5080 being at close to the same MSRP as a 4090 when it first come out. Oh, man. You say to yourself, is the 4 gigabytes of VRAM really worth it? I wouldn't spend $1,500 on a graphics card neither. Some people will. Some people have got the cheese, but some people don't. That don't have the cheese are not going to buy it. But it looks like Micro Center has quite a few cards. So you might as well go down to Micro Center and take your luck there to see if you can get one. I can tell you, across the internet, everybody's looking to scam everybody. So, to me, it's just not worth the trouble. It's either I can get my hands on it right now, or I'm not going to get it at all and waste my money and time. I'm just best off to wait for the next generation. You guys say, well, why are you going to wait for the next generation? Well, why in the hell am I going to buy a AIB partner card that's $200 to $1,000 over MSRP for a graphics card that can't even keep up with the 40 series? Is it really worth it? I would rather wait for a 5070 or a 5070 Ti. To be my honest opinion, because the 5070 Ti is so close to the 5080, I would rather take that performance over the 5080. At least I know it's not going to burn up. The 5070 and the 5070 Ti, at least I know it's not going to burn up. Because I'm using a 4070, and that's got an 8-pin connector, and I never had that problem. And it is what it is. You call it as you see it. I mean, only decent prices I see this week is in Micro Center. All right, let's go back to the main screen. Now that we're back on the main screen, my final thoughts. This video is not going to be a long video this week. It's going to be a real short one. But you can save your opinions for Saturday around noontime this week for the live stream that I'm going to be doing. So save your comments for that if you want. But as far as my opinion, there is nothing on the market right now that's worth talking about. Nothing. The prices are either the same as they were before the launches on new graphics cards, or they're even quadruple the price. So there's the nightmare. Why are you going to spend your hard-earned money on something that's going to be quadruple the price, but it's only going to be worth 1/4 of its value? Okay. It's a joke. These companies are giving us nothing but a joke. And everybody's saying, well, the 9070 XT's coming out, and it's going to be better than the 50 series. You know what? Keep thinking. And that's what they said about the 50 series. They said, oh, it's going to be smoking and this and that and this and that. And once you get to the benchmarks, everybody cries about the software. Oh, you're just paying for the software. Stop. Stop it. Just stop it. Period. Stop crying and everything else. I'm not crying. I got the 4070. I'm not crying. I'm actually going to give you my honest opinion on the 50 series. One, and the 9000 series for AMD. One, the 50 series, you can, with the 40 series, you can already get 3/4 of the software. So why spend your money on the 50 series? Oh, because I want something better. Well, spend your money and get something better. I'm going to wait to see what the 60 series is going to have. Not the 50, the 60. So I'm just going to float over the 50 series to the 60 series. If they have a 60 series. Now with AMD and their 9070 XT, 9070 and the 9060 and so on, blah, 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 whatever. There's already rumors and reports out there in Canada that their placeholder value is already over $1,200, which would equal up to in U.S. money close to $900. So it looks like that the smoke and mirrors that AMD's been putting everybody through for the last, since July, end of July till now, is smoke and mirrors. Because you're getting other outlets that I'm getting reports on that are telling me that their placeholder value is going to be right at what everybody was talking about, that AMD's going to be placing the price on their video cards, and it turned around that their 9070 XT might be close to $900, like the rumors have been going around. So, and where I got the information, that's for me to know. Who gave me the information? That's for me to know. But right now, I just take it as a leak, and the people that give me the information, I just put it out as a leak. And that's what it is. You can take it with a grain of salt, you can take it with gold. But there's different outlets in Europe, there's different outlets in Canada that have reported that US dollars is going to be close to $900 for the 9070 XT. So there's more than one report on this. There's like maybe 4 reports on this so far. So AMD keeps making their vendors upset. They're going to keep leaking this information. And usually when a vendor leaks the information, it'll come up to be about 75% true. And usually that's how it will go. But to me, I have a feeling they're going to be close to $850 to $880, maybe $900, who knows, just for the 9070 XT. Now the 9070 might be down to, let's say, $600, and then the 9060 will probably be down to $500. Now with AMD said they're not playing in the high-end market, then they need to learn one thing. One thing they need to learn. Anything over $600 is freaking high end. And if you make these graphics cards $900, then you're going to be screwing the public, because the mid-grade is not sitting anything above $600. The mid-grade. The high end sits from $600 up. Not unless inflation changed it, and then it becomes $800. So, either way you look at it, if you got to spend $900 on a graphics card, go and save your money and just buy a whole brand new PC that's pre-built with all the bells and whistles. No sense of wasting your time, your money, and aggravation to get one PC part that's worth your whole system. It's not worth it. And you know, I told myself that. At least I know for a fact, with my PC alone, it's a 50-50 balance. My platform alone is $600. My graphics card is $600. So all the way around, it's $1,200. To me, it's a little bit more with inflation and everything else. It's like up to $1,600. So, but it's only $1,200. Mine is equally 50-50. At least my graphics card is equal to my platform. That's the way I look at it. So, right now I don't feel the need to upgrade to the AM5 series, for the simple fact there's a lot more that's left on the AM4. Even though everybody says, well, you know, Jay, AM4 is dead. Stop it. As long as Windows, Microsoft Windows, is still recognized on AM4 series, it's not dead. It's dead when Microsoft takes and upgrades to that next level and then kills that CPU. And it's no longer recognizable on Windows. And even if that's the case, you still have Linux. You can carry this another 10, 12, 15 years if you wanted to. You can get 15 years out of your rig, your PC rig. You can get a whole 15 years. That's if you really want to. So it's not hard, guys. It's all common sense. It's how you want to spend your money. And right now, the way inflation is, I would suggest you wait until inflation comes down, gas prices come down, and everything else, and then invest. Because by then, Nvidia is going to have more fluent supply of graphics cards. So will AMD by then. I give it 6 or 7 months before, if you decide to buy anything, I'd give it 6 or 7 months. But that's just my opinion. That's the way I do things. I try to save $1 wherever I can. And if I can help you guys save $1 too, I will try. But anyway, guys, and if you made it to the end of the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and also too, turn your notifications on so you know when I post the next video. Until the next time and the next video. See? You know it is, and we'll see you on the next one.